Wait, is this new? Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games, and today we have a request from Patreon. We're gonna listen to and talk about the Airbuster theme from Final Fantasy VII Remake. I actually don't know what track this is. I'm very familiar with the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, but this name doesn't ring a bell. I'll probably remember it when I hear it. Let's go! Oh, of course! Yeah, of course I know this one. Yeah, this had a different name in the original soundtrack. This is such a classic, man. Amazing. It's so cool to hear this with real guitars. I'm much more used to listening to the old version. Do, 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 do. This is so cool, man. Wow, this is a long track. This track is 7 minutes long. I think this is much longer than the original version. Like I said, I'm a lot more familiar with the original versions of these tracks. This one, I think this was called Those Who Fight Further, right? In the original soundtrack. Of course I know this. Man, I remember playing this when I was a little kid. Like this was one of the first songs I tried to play on the electric guitar when I was a kid. I remember playing this with my friends, like just messing around with this initial part here. And something extremely interesting I noticed here. So this was made obviously by Nobuo Uematsu, right? But also look at this. Do you know who this guy is? I had no idea Tadayoshi Makino worked on this. I had no idea he worked on Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is literally one of my favorite composers, and I had no idea. It's probably some of you guys' favorite composer as well, if you like Capcom music, which I know a lot of you do. He worked on Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Tri. He's also the composer for Dragon's Dogma. Man, that's so cool. One of my favorite composers, and it makes total sense because Tadayoshi Makino is a great electric guitar player. He usually likes to include electric guitar on his compositions, so I wouldn't even be surprised to find out that it's actually him playing these guitar riffs. And something very interesting about this track is the rhythm. The tempo of this track is very interesting. It's a 6-beat measure, and it's very, very fast. And can you hear it? It's very fast. It's even difficult to count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? It's like I'm counting on 3 because it's easier, but it's a 6-beat measure. And this is the kind of measure that when put into rock and heavy metal music, it sounds so epic. I remember a lot of Ingrid Malmsteen tracks, heavy metal tracks with this kind of tempo. It sounds so adventurous, so epic and exciting. It's a very appropriate kind of time signature to put in a exciting boss theme like this. Man, the harmony in this is so good. I feel I feel so insignificant every time I do one of these videos on Nobuo Uematsu. And there's even some changes here, which it's probably due to Tadayoshi Makino, right? Making some adjustments in the arrangement. Oh, the drums are different here. Amazing, man. The counter melodies. Nobuo Uematsu is so good at making counter melodies that interact with each other at the same time. Listen to how the different melodies interact with each other so perfectly. So now it's the guitar riff, right? So amazing, man. And it's interesting that the song seemingly alternates between parts where the harmony is very complex and parts where the harmony is more simple, like this. And speaking of harmony, I actually want to show you some chords from before. I sometimes I have stuff to say about the song, but I can't bring myself to stop because it's so good. I wanted to show you these chords here. It's so cool. And I'm starting to notice some differences in the harmony here. In the final part of this harmony, he does this, right? This is the harmony. And then here, this is different. In the original version, Nobuo Uematsu did, he went up like this. So man, it's so cool to see these little differences. This change here, I attribute it to Tadayoshi Makino, right? He's making the adjustments in the arrangement to mix it up a little bit. Man, it's so cool to see an amazing, masterful composer like Tadayoshi Makino arranging another legendary, masterful composer like Nobuo Uematsu. And I said the same thing about the Culex track, remember, from Super Mario RPG. Only on that case it was Yoko Shimomura, another legendary composer, arranging Nobuo Uematsu again. It's so cool to see their takes on works by the master Nobuo Uematsu. But anyway, let's let the music play a little bit. I'm talking too much. I'm too excited. Calm down, Davi. The counter melody is gonna come in. I wonder what else he changed on this. There has to be a lot of changes because this is a lot longer than the original version. Is it gonna repeat? Wait, is this new? This is new. There was none of this. And he changed key. Oh man. This is 100% Tadayoshi Makino. He's developing, he's elaborating on the original themes. Oh, amazing. Oh god, hold up. I have to show you this bass line. Oh god, please. Give me a moment to breathe. Check this out. Amazing. Such a cool bass line. The ever decreasing, the downward movement. There's some chromatism here, like he's putting notes that don't actually belong in the key so that he can have this nice, satisfying movement to directly adjacent notes. Very cool bass line. And this bass line is Tadayoshi Makino. This wasn't in the original. God, how did I not know about this? Okay. They're building anticipation for something. Oh god. Anticipation. Oh, amazing. He changed the harmony. Amazing, man. That chord, that one chord makes such a difference. Right? It's amazing. It's mostly the same melody from before, right? But he rearranged the harmony. It sounds so adventurous now. So let me go back, because it's actually a very simple, super simple change that he made to the harmony. Before it used to go like this. It was holding one single chord. It was very simple harmonically. Remember before I told you that it was alternating between parts that were very simple harmonically and parts that were more complex? This was one of the most simple parts. It was just holding this. So what Tadayoshi Makino did is he did this. The inclusion of this happy chord here makes this so heroic. And this specific happy chord here is also a type of chord called a double function chord. So there's a lot of nuance and emotion. There's a very deep kind of emotion in this chord. It can sound heroic, adventurous, but also kind of melancholic and hopeful at the same time. Man, this changes the melody completely. Amazing. Again. I love this. And the choirs. Oh, the little synth. This reminds me of the original, the synth. Ooh. Oh, organ. Interesting. Interesting choice. The organ. Okay, is it repeating? No, it's not repeating. It's ramping up even more. Okay, so now he's blending two melodies together again. Again, that part with the cool harmony again. But this is not repeating. This is not looping. Oh my god. What is this melody? Oh, this is just a melody from this track. It's just a rearranged version of this melody. Remember? But it's so different. It threw me off for a little while there. I thought it was a leitmotif from something else. Maybe he was referencing something else, some other character or something. But it's actually just a very lyrical, more emotional version of that melody. Right? You can even play, you could probably even play the old melody on top of it. Right? Man, it changed so much, it threw me off. That's an amazing job, man. Tadayoshi Makino did arranging this. Is it about to end? Oh man. It's about to end. Please end. Oh god. Thank God it ended, my heart needed a break. This track was suggested on Patreon by Paul Dussault. Hooray, Paul Dussault. And hey, if you have a track that you want to show me, get on Patreon, do like Paul, and share a track with me over there so that I can share it with the world. And remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.